Part of our development and growth is going to be finishing games. And, second half, I thought we came out slow, had a lead, and, allowed that team to get back into the game early in that third quarter. The fourth quarter, I think we had a 4-point lead, and we started that quarter off a little sloppy, and you got to close teams out. And, so part of the growth and chemistry and all of that is learning to close teams out and finish games.
There is all that growth that you're trying to go about, but at the same point, you've had a couple close games and you've won them both. So from at least that perspective, you have to be pleased.
Yeah, there's some good things, that we did in that game. We look at the good and the bad in every game that we play, and we did make some shots down the stretch, and we did get some stops that we needed to get going down the stretch, and that's important because you have to do those things to win games. But there were some areas in that game where I thought we need to understand time, score, situation, and there were some quick shots in a part of the game where you need to value that possession. There were some turnovers when we were loose with the ball where you need to be tight, stronger with the ball. There were some breakdowns defensively where you can't have breakdowns in that situation. So understanding time, score, situation is a big part of growing.
Nate, looking at the film, what was your evaluation of Aaron, given it was his first game, and sort of getting him as much playing time as you could in that sort of scenario?
Well, it was good to see him out there. He hadn't ran a lot of plays. He hadn't been in a lot of the rotations during the practices because of his injury. So we were limited in the number of sets that we could run with him. And, he played it with a combination that he hadn't played with all training camp long. And we had both he and Jeff out there at the same time. Felt we could match up with their guards, but the two of them have never played together. So I thought it was good. It was good to have him out there. He made some plays. I thought he made a big three, and had a couple of good defensive plays. But it was good to have him out there.
You mixed up the rotation a little bit. I know you sort of mentioned that after the Chicago game. Are you in a point now where you want to experiment more with lineups and guys of that nature?
Well, the thing is to make that adjustment. We have to make some adjustments to our second group with Rodney being out. That's a big loss for us. He was playing so well, and he's a big part of how we attack and how we match up with teams. And the loss of Rodney leaves really a big hole. So we did change the rotation to try to get some balance with that second group and not just have all of our second unit in at the same time. When we did have Joe and Glenn, we had some young guys out there with that second group. We're trying to mix in some of our starters with the group, as well as give them rest. Part of that was to shorten everybody's minutes so that we can go harder and not pace ourselves, during the game.